What is happening, peoples? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another fire tutorial. Before we get into it, just want to say a massive thank you, man. We're recording this intro right now on New Year's Eve. It's cold, it's wet outside, but I feel warm, I feel happy. I'm just grateful for every single person behind this camera who just supports RA to their core and promotes and pushes our vision to make cardio a better place. Hopefully you're out there and you're flying bossy, guys. Behind me right here is almost 8 years of history when it comes to the jump rope game. I've been working hard, man, behind the scenes to try and make sure I get you the best products. And if you hit my website right now, use the code FESTIVE15, you get yourself 15% off. I want to gear you guys up for 2025. Get your friends and your loved ones onto it as always. Get them flying bossy. And yeah, let's make this revolution the biggest in cardio history. So guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. Got a cool one ready for you. Let's do this. If you made it to today's video, it means two things, guys. You either want to make your cardio electric, or two, you want to make sure that you skip like a boss. It might be both, and today I've got you covered, right? We're going to be learning a super fire combination, right? A Rush Athletic-esque combination where I'm going to be teaching you a 360, the Rush 360, in fact, with a side swing cross mixed in with a double under southpaw. It's a lot to get through. I'm going to make sure I keep it short, sharp, and sweet. Make sure you stick around. So today I've got you hooked up, all right? We're going for an advanced drill. It's like a masterclass. If you've tuned into the channel before, you'll know how this all works. You just have to sit back, maybe get your rope, get off your couch, learn these feels, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to get you turning heads in the gym or wherever you decide to train with your ropes. All right. Today I'm using the Nova rope, slightly weighted. This is 250 grams of pure, beautiful vinyl. All right. Now I'm going to share the fact that I'm using a heavy rope to do this combination to show you that this rope, you can be using it for all types of movements and combinations and still get an immense workout, right? So what is this move exactly? So if you've seen the slow motions already or the B-roll clip, it is a 360 into a side swing cross into a double under southpaw. I'm gonna do this one again. So here. So let's break this down. It's a 3-move combination. Involves a lot of moving parts, of course. Now, if you're a long-time follower of this channel, we created a move called the Rush 360, right? With this move, what happens is when we're skipping, right? And like I said, it's an advanced tutorial, so I would imagine that you guys can do a side swing. You maybe have already tried this move, but what happens with this 360 is it starts with a side swing. It then creates a 360 whilst we turn with the side swing, right? So it's going to be side swing, we start turning, and then we create this backward jump as we kind of create the turn, right? So we keep turning this chest or our chest around 360 whilst loads of moving parts happening with the hands. So we're going to break this down. So let's go through the Rush 360 real quick. Okay, so the Rush 360 works as follows. We're going to get into your skipping, right? So let's say we're skipping up here, dropping a couple of side swings, and what you need to do is realize or understand when you start to do a side swing, what kind of direction do you like to move? So for me, because I'm left-handed dominant, I'll move to my left first with the side swing, and then I'll go to my right. And then as I go to my right, I like to turn clockwise. Some people are gonna like to side swing to their right first, and then what that happens is your chest is gonna wanna maybe turn anti-clockwise. So you're gonna understand what the feel is or what you kind of prefer, but I go left, right, and then my body starts to turn. So you want to get this feeling, 1, 2, right? So on the 2 count, 1, 2, you're going to start to feel like you're turning your body with your hands, right? So just remember that. You turn with your hands on that second side swing. And what that does is we're now setting up for this backward jump. So when it comes to the backward jump, what you need to remember is we've got to make sure that the hands stay low and to the side of us. Because after we finish this first side swing, we've got to create this whip where the rope can go around us, right? And the whip happens with a nice loose grip, okay? So I'm going to try and share as many kind of B-rolls and everything else around this movement, but it's just like that, right? So get used to practice whipping your hands in the opposite direction, but making sure that your hands are kind of low, right, and beside you. Because what happens is when your hands start to get higher, let's say I'm going to keep my hands higher, you're going to now probably trip up because you're lifting your hands too high, and obviously that lifts the rope further from the ground. So as you do this backward jump, just get used to keeping the hands low, and then we need to learn how to time this jump, right? So what I like to do with this 360, folks, is I like to sort of jump with one leg, okay? So what tends to happen is as I'm turning my body, I put the pressure on my left foot, and then I start to lift this right foot off the floor. So it's almost gonna look like that, okay? It's gonna look like I lift the knee up and the knee spins around. And I just do this for aesthetics, but you can do it with kind of like a basic jump. Just to get used to it, you can jump bow-footed like this, a little bit off balance, a bit weird. But I kind of tend to like do the one leg because I think it just looks a little bit more cooler. So when you've got this point, right, where you've got this backward jump locked down, okay, what you now need to do, and this is kind of like the tricky part to be honest, is you're gonna blend in a kind of double under jump with a side swing cross, right? It all happens kind of together. So what's kind of going on is, as you finish the backward jump, you're kind of now going to be at almost kind of front on, but not quite. But the nice thing is this, right? You haven't completed coming to the front, but what you're going to do is you're going to use that second side swing, and you're going to basically create a side swing cross as you kind of get to the front on position, right? So what I mean is this. If we take it slowly, 1, 2, here, I'm side on, but then the side swing cross gets me to finish the kind of rotation or the turn. Now what's gonna happen here, guys, is we're gonna start to create the double under jumps as we've come to the front, right? As we turned, create that 360, we're now in the double under phase, and all you need to do is once you've got that side swing cross happening, from here, you can then start your southpaw double under. So what I do is I pull both hands to my right, and then now I can start the southpaw move. So simple little breakdown, difficult execution. When you've got it right, it'll look like this. And then you can then go into any move you want. So let's do that one time. Yeah. You can kind of feel this move, right? The more you kind of watch it, you just have to kind of get used to the idea, right, of blending movements, right? And that's just, I guess, where the RA methodology comes in. If you've seen all my combinations, there's a element of blending arm motions, body motions, and it's going to give you that kind of slick, that more effortless, that fluid look that we always try and go for. Quite a tough move today, guys. I know it's going to take a lot of practice, but just remember, it takes a lot of patience as well, okay? It's not going to come overnight, first time. Don't get frustrated. Remember, this is a thing that separates the good, the average from the elite. And you guys watching behind this camera, I know you guys are already elite with your rope. Just put in the time and energy and you'll get there. Leave me a comment, drop me some ideas for new videos. If you're struggling with something, I'll get a tutorial done for you as usual. And I'll see you in the next one. So guys, take care of yourself, skip the treadmill, stay safe. Peace.
Was the knight in shining armor in your movie? Would put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now.